I'm trying to be measured in my enthusiasm for Ibrahim Traoré, but I have to be honest, what I've seen from this man so far is quite impressive. He not only seems to understand the global landscape from a uniquely African perspective, but he also acts with vision, purpose, and courage. I believe we are witnessing something important. The African continent is home to one of the youngest populations on the planet, if not the youngest, and the vigorous leadership of Ibrahim Traoré reflects this reality well. Today we're going to talk about the most important steps Ibrahim Traoré has taken to effectively decolonize Burkina Faso. Greetings, African world. This is home, and welcome back to another video on African history, culture, and worldview. My team and I have been working hard to include animations and motion graphics in our videos. It takes a lot of effort and resources, but thanks to the support of our patrons, we've been able to keep working with Playwatch, the animation studio producing these animated features. This channel cannot continue producing this kind of content without your support on Patreon. Also, if you're interested in creating your own animated content and would like to collaborate with Playwatch, the link is in the description. Burkina Faso is paving the way for a new African future. Ibrahim Traoré, Africa's youngest leader, a soldier, who took power in 2022, is at the forefront of this carefully crafted vision. Some say he follows in the footsteps of Thomas Sankara, the revolutionary who renamed the country from Upper Volta to Burkina Faso, meaning land of upright people. Sankara envisioned a sovereign, self-sufficient nation, and today Ibrahim Traoré is reviving that vision, not with slogans or empty promises, but with clear, calculated actions. One of the steps I admire most is the control and oversight he has brought to the gold sector, which for a long time was dominated by multinational companies. The country's most valuable resource is now on a path to being increasingly controlled by Burkina Faso. This is absolutely crucial. West Africans have been mining gold since ancient times. It's one of the reasons Timbuktu became known worldwide, along with the legendary emperor Mansa Musa. African control over its own natural resources is the foundation of its strength, and Ibrahim Traoré is well aware of that. In 2023, plans were approved to build the country's first gold refinery, and in early 2024, export licenses for small-scale producers were suspended to curb smuggling and corruption. In a way, this action brings to life the philosophy of Thomas Sankara, who argued that we should consume what we produce and produce what we consume. Moreover, the symbolism of Traoré's leadership is expressed through the steps he's taken to conceptually decolonize the African mind. His administration implemented reforms to replace the French-inspired black robes with traditional attire, made from locally produced fabrics, symbolizing cultural pride and independence. I'm not sure if this has ever been done before in modern Africa, but with the world watching this is one of the clearest messages one could possibly send. This simple gesture convinced me that Ibrahim Traoré is fully committed to an African vision for the future. He has been promoting national languages, launching days of patriotic commitment, and empowering a community council to revitalize ancestral values of unity and self-reliance. But Ibrahim Traoré didn't stop there. He has also taken tangible steps to physically decolonize the country. In 2023, Burkina Faso began the process of withdrawing French military forces, effectively ending decades of neo-colonial military presence. Alongside Mali and Niger, Traoré helped establish the Alliance of Sahel States, a regional union dedicated to mutual defense and African integration. The message couldn't be clearer. Traoré's empowerment model is being felt not only in Burkina Faso, but across the entire diaspora. At times it even feels like he's doing this for all of us. That's why so many in the diaspora are rooting for him and deeply engaged in the process, even sounding the alarm about the increasing number of assassination attempts on his life. The world is undoubtedly watching Burkina Faso's development. If Ibrahim Traoré continues to succeed in his vision, the implications will be vast. There have been proposed blueprints for African self-determination before, but for some reason this feels different, and that in itself is meaningful. I believe we can all agree that we want an Africa that is not exploited or manipulated, but one that stands upright. sovereign and whole. I can't help but root for Ibrahim Traoré and the positive aspects of his vision. I'm genuinely curious to hear what you think about his leadership. In particular, I'd love to hear from people from Burkina Faso or those descended from one of the ethnic groups in the region. Are you hopeful, skeptical, fearful, or simply observing? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoy these videos and want to support their continued production, consider supporting the home team on patreon.com. The link is in the description. Know thyself. Remember your ancestors. Peace.